Did you know there's a nationwide epidemic going on? And no, I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about texting and driving. It is our responsibility to stop because we know it kills thousands of people each year. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 points on this. One, distracted driving causes injuries and kills people. Two, laws exist, but they are hard to enforce. And three, everyone knows we're not supposed to do it, so why do we still do it? First, distracted driving kills people. An article written by Steven Sealer called Hand on the Wheel, Mind on the Mobile, an analysis of social factors contributing to texting while driving, written in 2015, states that we live in an era defined by technology. Cell phone use is so normalized that as we're walking down the street, we're using our phones. We use it during bedtime. We look at it the first thing we wake up. We do is look at it. So driving and using our cell phone seems like a very normal, and it's almost a subconscious thing that we do. Texting causes while driving causes injuries and fatalities while driving. A article written by Yusuke Hayashi in 2013 called A Behavioral Economic Analysis of Demand for Texting While Driving says that there were 341,000 accidents, 341,000 to 910,000 accidents that year that were caused by texting and driving or distracted while driving by the use of cell phone. 3,477 people died and 391,000 people were injured. Therefore, distracted while driving or texting and driving leads to accidents and death. Second, there are laws in place against texting and driving, but they're extremely difficult to enforce. An article written by Carolyn McCarthy in 2009 called Should Texting and Driving what should texting while driving be banned? Yes, she thinks yes. 48 states have laws that enforce a no texting while driving to some extent, but they're very difficult to administer. And she also mentioned that there some these laws actually uh, cause more accidents because when people are texting and driving, they want to hide it, so they're looking down at their phones instead of looking at the road. An article called Impact of Texting Laws on Motor Vehicle Fatalities, written by Alva Ferdinand in 2014, said there was a 3% drop in states, or 3% drop in fatal crashes after states put laws up that prevent texting and or that prohibit texting and driving. That's a good start, but it is not good enough since this thing is 100% preventable. Therefore, laws are not enough to end texting and driving. We all have a responsibility. Thirdly, we know we're not supposed to text and drive, so why do we still do it? An article written by Ines Caraclas addressing the texting epidemic, morality salience, priming effects on thousands, and behavioral intentions, written in 2014, said that teens and young adults are the majority of people that are involved or that cause texting and driving accidents. And she says that 75% of those of teens and young adults admitted to recent phone use in her study. She also concluded that teens and young adults have a sense of invincibility, that nothing bad can happen to them, and that they're very safe drivers, even though they're looking at their phones while they're driving. An article called Adolescent Cell Phone Use While Driving, an overview of literature and promising future directions for preventions, and by M. Kit Delgado in 2016, said that talks about how it's a social norm to quickly respond to texts because you want a quick response back. So um, so that's why most people text and drive. It's almost a sense of it's a hit of dopamine, and it gives us a good feeling because we're communicating with other people. Therefore, we all know we shouldn't text and drive, yet the majority of the population still read and send texts while driving. Today, I talked about the risks of texting and a few statistics to show the dangers of texting. Number one, distracted driving kills people. Number two, there are laws that make texting and driving illegal, but they're extremely difficult to enforce. Three, most of us agree it's dangerous, yet it still happens. So today, I encourage all of you to stop texting and driving or using your phone while driving. This is a responsibility we all bear. Let's protect ourselves from these crashes that are preventable. Thank you.